Hello, this is Godwin Omobode, Web of Fortune, HR Hub. On this channel today, I'm going to be talking about managing diversity and inclusion in the workplace, part 2. In part 1, we spoke about diversity and workplace inclusion, what it means, what to do to be able to have a great organization, being able to manage diversity and inclusion. But on this one today, I'm going to be talking about the challenges of managing workplace diversity and inclusion, and managing workplace and inclusion in a workplace can be complex and challenging, can be a complex and a challenging process. Organizations often face varieties of obstacles and challenges in their effort to manage the diversity and bring inclusion among the people. And some of those challenges is what we are going to be looking at is unconscious bias. Unconscious bias can influence decision making, communication, behaviors in the workplace, and can limit diversity and inclusion effort. Number 2, resistance to challenge. Some employees may resist challenge, may resist change to workplace culture and process, and may be resistant to new diversity and inclusion initiatives. And number 3 is lack of understanding. Some employees may lack understanding or awareness of diversity and inclusion, and may need education and training to better understand the importance and the benefits of diversity and inclusive workplace. And number 4 is inadequate resources. Organizations may lack the resources such as funding or staff to implement an effective diversity and inclusion programs and initiatives. And number 5 is difficult measuring success. Measuring the effectiveness of diversity and inclusion initiative can be challenging, as progress may not be easily realized. Number 6, resistance to addressing sensitive topics. Addressing sensitive topics relating to diversity and inclusion, such as race, gender, can be difficult, and some employees may be resistant to change to engage in open and honest dialogue on these topics. And number 7 is institutional barriers. Structural barriers, such as those embedded in policies, practices, and systems, can limit diversity and inclusion in the workplace. And number 8 is resistance from senior leadership. Without a buy-in and a support from senior leaders, diversity and inclusion effort may struggle to gain traction and be effectively implemented. To overcome some of these challenges, organizations must be proactive and intentional in their approach to managing diversity and inclusion, and must be committed to a continuous improvement and ongoing effort. This may involve educating employees, parenting, partnering with the community, organizations, and employees resource group, regularly assessing and evaluating diversity and inclusion effort to identify areas of improvement. By overcoming this challenge, organization can build a more inclusive and diverse workplace culture that benefits the employees. And how do we overcome these challenges of managing diversity and inclusion in workplace? Number 1, overcoming the challenges of managing diversity and inclusion in a workplace require a multifaceted approach and a commitment to a continuous improvement. Here are some of the strategy organization can use to overcome this challenge. Number 1, education and training. Provide education and training program for employees on topics such as unconscious bias, cultural sensitivity, diversity and inclusion in the workplace can help raise awareness and understanding of these important issues. Number 2, open communication. Encourage open and honest dialogue among employees can help foster a workplace culture that values differences and promote inclusiveness. And number 3, measuring process. Regularly assess and evaluate the effectiveness of diversity and inclusion initiative that can help the organization to identify areas of improvement and measure that can help the organization to be able to make the appropriate progress. Number 4 is encourage employees feedback. Actively seeking feedback from employees on diversity and inclusion effort can help organization better understand the perspective of employees and identify areas of improvement. Number 5 is senior leadership support. Encourage ensuring that the senior leaders are committed to diversity and inclusion and actively involved in initiatives that can help build a buy-in and ensure that diversity and inclusion efforts are effectively implemented. And number 6, collaboration. Collaborating with employees, resource group, community organization and other stakeholders can help organization leverage resource, expertise and network to enhance diversity and inclusion effort. And number 7 is accessibility and accommodation. Make the workplace accessible and accommodating for employees with disabilities can help ensure that all employees have equal opportunity and support. Number 8 is continuous improvement. Continually striving to improve diversity and inclusion effort and staying up to date on best practices. New development can help organization by staying ahead of the culture and build a more inclusive and diverse workplace culture. By using this strategy and making concrete effort to overcome the challenges of managing workplace and inclusion in the workplace, organization can create a more inclusive and diverse workplace that benefit employee organizations and the wider community. If this teaching is giving you value, I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Web of Fortune HR Hub, and share the video, subscribe, hit the red button, and also comment so that if there be area where we need to improve, we can work on that and improve on them. Thanks.